I do too.
It's time to, you know.
I just made a proposal to try to bring the employees up.
I know.
It
But
wasn't
it's
anything
part of that,
exciting.
though, we ran behind for something, we've been 20-something years, we've been running behind for years. Oh, yeah, we'll go next year. And then we find some great deal on something, buy one, get one free, and then we spend $200,000 there. Yeah, we got two free. Well, we didn't have the money for the one. You know, because we shorted our employees, we should have,
And I thought if I could put them on the straight and narrow, so to speak, then what we do each year is just a general, percentage, like we've done all these years. And that was trying to get them to a level that they could start with, that they would. We've had a big turnover this year. Public Works, I know we have. Police, definitely.
Fire department has too.
What does Public Works start at right now?
Start right now, entry-level position was $13.50, we had to go to $15 to get anybody to put in an
So
application.
what's that for a year?
Annual?
Yeah. About
That's like 30-something.
You can get more than 30 grand on unemployment right now.
Yes, you
So
can.
why would you, I mean, we're asking people to work in the 110-degree temperatures, whenever they can sit on their
Met
desk.
with a colleague this morning from Tarrant Regional Water District, which we all know that they had to move their pay to entry-level, no experience at all, $18.
Yeah. That is the average right now.
And so if we adopt what you're proposing, where would, just as for instance, where would Public Works entry pay go to?
It would be about that 18,
Being 17.
17 something. Yeah.
From the 15 to the $2 would be 17.
Yeah. Which, it's not exactly, but it's close.
Right. Well,
It's just in the ballpark.
and that's the thing we need to get to.
we're never going to be South Lake.
Well, no, but I mean, there's a difference, and it's one of the problems. It probably happens in other businesses, but I've only worked for the government. But it's what happens. You get used to running in basically a panic mode where you're either always short or you're always starting over with people, and you get less done because you're always either short or teaching people.
Yeah.
And I just think we need to. What they're giving us as far as the employees is a common sense thing. I think we need to. I know we're probably not on the same wavelength on the City Hall schedule, but as far as being open or not, but I support all of this. Kind of going back to item 15, I support all of that. I support what's in the budget. We need to, like I said,
I just didn't want to do the whole day on the front.
no, I know.
I just wanted to first to see it's going to work, because I hate to start something and then have to turn around and go the other way.
Yeah, but
And like Johnny says, it's working with everybody, so.
It's, all three ways have worked. I've seen all three ways work. It's just the employees you have, what does it do to your turnover? If it ends turnover, you made a great choice on whichever one you choose.
I think with all of this together and that, yes, it'll make a great.
But that's your measuring stick. You gotta hold the stick up and say, okay, what did this really do? Now, is everybody outside mad, but the employees are happy? And if everybody's happy, so what? Try it.
I mean, it's just a trial. If it doesn't work, we go back.
So in the budget right now, first thing we're dealing with is the tax rate. So they've proposed the 75, ... all the other numbers. And the no new revenue would be at 73. So what is council's? We don't have a vote.
We don't have a vote.
What's the preference on that? And even if that puts us in reserve? Okay. Dan?
What they're for.
That's right.
Dan, do you have a preference?
The 75 would give us, put us where, as far as the budget,
Minus 178
and 73,
will make us about 270.
well, we consider 75 and then taking half of what they're asking for the increase in salary and wait 6 months to see where we still got to live within our means. I'm just saying, the 20-something% increase over the overall budget is just too much. But I could live with the 75 and then have to avoid.
Affordable Care Act took $130 a week out of my pocket. And gas now, I got a pretty efficient car, it was $20 a week I was spending, now I'm spending almost 50. I'm out of giving up lunch, I'm eating lunch at work now instead of going out, and I don't go out to eat anymore, so I'm out of that. And I got a business and a good job.
I'm sorry. The 73 was, what was the number again? For the,
Takes about an extra 100,000.
Yeah, it takes about 86,000, I think, difference, to go from the 75 down to the 73.
that factors in.
I think it's a good deal, Jester.
But I would still think that we consider the half of what pay increases are and try to live within somewhat of our means. We just can't keep going, because we're gonna have, you put that salary in, and then this time next year, we're gonna be looking at the same thing, the same increases. And then with the increase of, whatever capital needs that they have, and at some point, this city, if we raise $900,000 more than what we did last year, there's a ceiling there somewhere, and we just can't keep going.
That's my argument right now, we're at the ceiling, we can't hit people any harder.
So as we go forward though, they've never, in my 11 years up here, they've never brought anything close to this. Usually they bring a budget and they ask for 2%. That's usually, I mean, maybe one year we might have done 3, but I think it's usually been 2.
It's usually 2.
So, I don't expect that next year they're gonna be coming to us and asking for anything along these lines. Yes, it's salaries and it's always gonna go up, but they're gonna be asking for 2% at a clip.
Yeah, we'll go back to
Like we've generally been doing, so.
2% maybe for City Hall, but we got already built-in step raises for the police and fire, which is one of our biggest numbers. Overall, I think we still have to look down the road as to what it's gonna be. But once you lock that in, then you just keep building on that number.
Well, I have some differences that pass along to you. You can do the 3% department head with only $1 across the board hourly rate. That will make a difference of $101,056.
We're nickel and diming people. I mean, we might as well just leave it where it is right now, to be sitting here talking about trying to bring people up where they need to be, to get us competitive. And, I mean, I don't know, I think that.
I think if you don't increase it, the morale for the team, because I work in an environment where we're shorthanded as well, and if you're not wanting to be competitive, then all of your departments are not going, the willingness to work is not going to be there, because they're always going to be short-staffed, they're always going to be behind. That's why y'all aren't, even with what y'all are saying, y'all aren't being competitive.
And I'll remind, as far as living within our means, there's that 73 to 75, that's $87,000 that could have been and still could be very justifiably picked up by EDC. So there was an EDC public hearing on, August 23rd?
Yeah.
So, if you're here, you're welcome to come to it, because at the end of the day, to me, that's the bridge to this, basically. Is saying, we're still gonna be 178 in the red, and that's not ideal. But EDC can help us without even coming close to paying the amount of actual EDC-related work staff does. EDC can still help us with that, and we can leave it leave the tax rate the same, the revenue rate. So it sounded like everybody's good proceeding forward with 73 regardless. Is that what you said at the end, Dan? Okay. And then so on the budget proposal itself, Dan has stated he'd like to see the